Welcome to part number 15 of the Mega Man 03 Hard S-Rank Challenge. We're moving on to the final stages of the game, the first one being Arcadia. Now, this level, it's easier than most of the main stages. It's way too easy to be one of the final levels of the game. I'm not sure why it's so easy, but it is. One thing I would like to point out, the music in this stage is absolutely amazing. It is one of my favorite tracks in the game. No, it's my second favorite track in the game. And I'm sure anyone who's played this game knows what my favorite track is, because it's so obvious. Isn't it everybody's favorite track? But we'll be getting to that in a little bit. Anyways, this stage is just filled with really easy enemies. Most of them go down in one hit. It's not a hard stage at all. I don't know. It's just, I wish it was a little bit harder. I mean, this stage, it took me like the least amount of time, besides like the intro stage and some of the main stages. It was incredibly easy. The only enemies that take multiple hits in this stage are the ones that climb on the ceilings and they shoot down a bunch of energy things, whatever. Here I do kill a few extra enemies because I don't know if you need to, but on a couple runs I lost a few points on enemies, so I kill a few extra enemies and just to be safe, because the time limit on this stage, it's not too bad, especially if you know how to fight the boss the correct way. Because if you know how to fight the boss the correct way, it will die incredibly quickly. This boss really needs a health boost. And it is the same boss we saw earlier in the game in part number 6, I believe. And I don't even think there's any differences between this fight and the one we saw earlier in the game. They have the same amount of health. As far as I know, they use the same exact attacks. And yeah, I don't know. Maybe they use different attacks, but they die so quickly that I never get to see. See, like I said in part number 6, they both have their own invincibility time, so you can hit one, then hit the other, and then by the time you're hitting the other one, you can go back to the first one and hit it, and it's so easy. Their health goes down so quickly. And I took a hit right there. That's quite embarrassing. I'm really embarrassed. I was considering redoing the entire stage because of that one hit. I just wanted to get a perfect run, but I was feeling lazy, so I decided not to do it. But, next up we have the final stage of the game. Yep, we're at the final stage of the game. It's my favorite stage in the game, simply because of the ending. I think it's one of the greatest endings in video game history. But I'm getting ahead of myself. I will see you in part number 16, the final stage.